Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be taking you through how I do roast beef in the oven. Up above, I washed my beef and I seasoned in its entirety with powdered seasonings. I used a fork to bore holes in it, like little pocket holes. Then I added my blended green seasonings. Then I cover this and I leave it in my refrigerator overnight to marinate, to soak so that the next day it has flavor and it is tasty. This is my way. It's up to you to do it your way. The next day, I'll get a little olive oil and I'll fry this on the stove top. And I used a quarter cup olive oil to fry this, and I use olive oil because beef does have little fat in it. So I use olive oil to fry this on the stove top on both sides. While this is being fried, I preheated my oven to 350 degrees because I will be baking this in the oven. Once both sides are brown, then I'll drizzle a little of the olive oil on the beef in the bowl that I'm going to bake this, and then I'll add some beef stock to it. There you go. It's ready for the oven. I'll put it in the oven and I'll leave it open for the first maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Once it starts boiling in the oven, then I'll cover. And I cover this because I put it on the high rack near to the heat, and you don't want your meat like drying out. Once I add it to the oven, I'll cover this with foil paper. Once it's in the oven, I normally check on it maybe every 30 minutes to make sure that it has sufficient juice in it. It's not dried out. So I keep checking. Once I check, and if it needs additional beef stock, I'll add additional beef stock. If not, I'll just cover and leave to cook. Beef stock is optional. You can also use water because back home in Jamaica, I never know of beef or chicken stock. So I used to use water. So the beef stock is optional, but I love to use it to cook, especially beef, because it helps to give it flavor and taste. So there you go. That was 45 minutes into the video. I checked. It needed additional broth. I added it. I covered it. Then again, I checked 1 hour in. I used my fork to test to make sure there was no blood coming from it. I also switched the side that it was laying on over to the other side. Covered back for it to continue to cook. At this point, 1.5 hour into the cooking, I added a little ketchup into the broth, and this is optional because at this point it's almost ready and done. I turn my stove off and I scoop the gravy that was in the bowl on top of the beef to help to keep it moist. I left it in the oven, covered it, leave it to cool. I normally slice my beef up in small sizes. I don't like it chunky once it's roasted. It can't be cut when it's hot. It has to cool before you're able to slice it. There you see it, sliced and drizzled with a little of the gravy. I serve this with some gungu, rice and peas, a little pasta, a little serving of ripe plantains, and a little raw veg. This can be served with white rice or any meat, any other food of your choice. This meat was the bomb. Everyone called and told me about it. Please make sure the persons who consumed some of this go in the comment section and big me up. Talk about this beef. Again, thank you for watching, guys. I really greatly appreciate the support. I appreciate those who have shared my videos so far to other persons who are watching and commenting. And I'll definitely give a little rice and peas video shortly on how I do my rice and peas. And remember, This is Shelly's way, not your way. Thanks again for the support. Spread the love, share the love. Help me on this journey to get to even 100 subscribers. I just started my channel, so I'm looking subscribers. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing.